Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to March favorites. I hope that everybody is staying nice and healthy out there. The day I'm filming this, things are okay. We'll see what happens with this whole COVID-19 thing. But for now, I hope that everybody is staying healthy and let's just have a little bit of an escape. You know, let's just talk about makeup. Let's just have some fun. Sometimes you just need to turn off the news and talk about makeup. So that's what we're doing today. So this month I went back to work from maternity leave, you guys, and it's been a roller coaster. It's been crazy, especially with everything that's been going on top of just returning to work. But because I've been going into the office, or I was going into the office for a while, and then we were told to work from home, but because I was going to the office for a while, I got to play with makeup again. And although while I was at home with my baby on maternity leave, I still wore makeup, it's just different when you have a reason to wear makeup. Okay, first thing is this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Eyeshadow Quad. Back in, was it January or maybe it was February, I got a huge PR package from Charlotte Tilbury. She sent me her entire Pillow Talk collection. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below for you guys so that you can check it out. But I have honestly been loving so many things in that collection. That Pillow Talk color, that like mauvey pink, just speaks to me. It speaks to my soul. I love it so much. So everything in that collection, I mean, there hasn't been one thing where I'm like, ugh. Everything has been just like, I've just been loving it. But what I found myself pulling for and using over and over and over again were a couple of different things. So the first thing is this eyeshadow quad. So here's what the quad itself looks like. I feel like I've been asked this question a lot from you guys on whether or not I recommend the big palette. So she did release a limited edition. Let me see if I can just easily pull it out for you guys. Yeah, right here. This is the like limited edition Pillow Talk Instant Eyeshadow Palette where there's a bunch of different colors. So there's this one. Then there's also another one she recently released that she calls the Darling Palette. I got it in the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, but it has 6 colors in it. And it looks like this. And then she also has the Pillow Talk Quad. So I've had a lot of questions, probably from like, you know, a good handful or so of you guys that say, which one do you recommend? If you're somebody who plans on buying them all eventually, then start with this one because this is a limited edition product and once it's gone, it will likely be gone. You get the most colors, you get a really good variety of things, and it's limited edition, so you might not be able to find it very much. Otherwise, I recommend the Pillow Talk Quad. I really like the pinky tones, and this palette it leans very warm, and there's really only one little trio right here that are pinky tones. The rest are, this is more like matte salmon-y colors, this is more warm tones, and then this is obviously like berry tones. So if you're looking for like a pink quintessential Pillow Talk look, you're gonna get that from the quad. I use all 4 colors pretty frequently. Like when I pull out the quad, I will use every single one of the colors. This color right here is a really good all over lid color. I'm swatching them for you so you guys can see. The pink right here is like a really pretty kind of pink matte color that I absolutely adore. The matte right below that is really good to like deepen the crease if you want like a little bit more of a deepened crease color. And then this is more of a topper just to add a little bit of sparkle when you want it. But it's definitely like a more subtle palette, but it is so pretty. It is great for every day. It's great for office wear just because it's quick and I can get that really pretty like pinky Pillow Talk look out of it. If you like more warm tones, like orangey kind of brown warm tones, then you would really like the Darling palette. This is definitely a much more warm palette. It looks cooler online, but as you can see, I mean, it's definitely more of a warm palette. I love this one too, but if you want more pinks, then you'll like the Pillow Talk Quad. If you like more orangey like warms, then you'll like the Darling palette. I've just been loving the quad this month. Okay, I talked a lot about Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows, my bad. While we're on the topic of Charlotte Tilbury, let's talk about the other thing in the collection that I've been pulling for over and over again, and it's the Lip Cheat, which is her lip liner, in the color Pillow Talk 2 Medium. So the original Pillow Talk is absolutely beautiful and it's geared towards more like lighter tones, but the medium one is so gorgeous, you guys. It looks so pretty. I feel like this is almost like my lips but better. I'm obviously wearing like a berry lip today, but I can pair this medium color with so many different lipsticks and it looks so good. The original Pillow Talk is definitely more of like a light pink where as this one is more of like a My Lips But Better, just like, I don't want to say more every day because the original Pillow Talk is great for every day too, but if you just want something a little bit deeper, a hint deeper, I just really, really like this. I'll wear it on its own or I'll pair it with a lipstick. I've been pairing it a lot with this lipstick right here, which is Charlotte Tilbury Dance Floor Princess. This is one that I pulled out of my collection, and it's a little bit lighter than Pillow Talk Medium, but together it looks so good. So I don't know, sometimes the original Pillow Talk can kind of wash you out a little bit, whereas the medium Pillow Talk just brings life to your lips and it looks so good, and the formula is so nice and creamy, and it really doesn't budge. So I've really been liking that a lot. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Fresh Beauty. I have been loving Fresh Beauty. They have been sending me a ton of PR, and I really, really appreciate it because I get a chance to try out their products. I had never really tried them out prior to receiving PR from them. They're sold at Sephora, and they're a little bit on the pricey side. They're more of like a clean brand, but I've been loving pretty much every single thing they have sent me. So the first thing that they recently sent me was their Sugar Mint Rush lip balm. So I've tried just the original one, which is in the pink container that smells like, I think it smells like rose, or maybe it's citrus, I'm not sure, one or the other. This is just the newest flavor or scent of it. It's minty, and I really like it. I feel like you can put it on and your breath smells better. It's not like you're eating it, you know what I mean? But like, because it's on your lips, like you just kind of get that feeling of like freshness, like, oh, I have fresh breath. Maybe it's in my mind, I don't know. But aside from that, the formula is so nice. It's still really soft and hydrating, and my lips have been really dry lately, and this has been really helping. So they sent this to me to test out, and then they also sent me their Soy Face Cleanser to test out. This is just the travel size version of it. They also sent me the big one, which now lives in my shower because I love it so stinking much. After I received this in PR, I went to the Sephora website to read reviews on it just to see what other people thought about it, and everyone loves this facial cleanser, so I was really excited to test it out. I've used it with my Clarisonic, with my Furio, is that how you say it? I can never know how to say that, and then without, just by itself, and it works well in all situations with all different tools. It's supposed to like help remove your makeup and cleanse at the same time, similar to like what Philosophy Purity does, where it's supposed to be like an all-in-one thing. I do still feel like I have to pull in a makeup remover when I'm wearing a lot of makeup or like eyelash glue or things like that. But for the most part, it does do the job. It is kind of like a one-step process instead of using a makeup remover and then a facial and then a wipe and then you got to use all these things. Really, really liking it. If you're looking for a really good kind of more clean brand face wash, this one I highly recommend. Okay, 2 more things to tell you guys about. The first one is this Too Faced Born This Way powder foundation. It's the foundation that I'm wearing today. They did send this to me in PR. However, I also purchased this before I got it in PR. So I purchased the color Seashell. They sent me the color Vanilla, Nude, and then one that's like a lot dark for me that I could probably use as bronzer, actually, now that I think about it, or like contour or something like that. So I pulled out the color Seashell. That seems to match me pretty well. I think the color Vanilla might work for me also. But what I like about this foundation is, first of all, it's a powder foundation. For those of you who have followed my channel for a while, you know that I much prefer powder foundations over liquid foundations. They're just easier for me. I can use them, you know, quickly in the morning when I'm getting ready for work or when I need to take care of my baby or things like that. You don't have to worry about blending it as much. I just love powder foundations, but specifically with this one is it's very reminiscent of the liquid Born This Way, which I actually really, really love, but it's in a powder formula. Imagine that, right? So it gives you that natural finish. I mean, it's what I'm wearing today. It doesn't like sink into the fine lines like my smile lines or anything like that. It doesn't cake up around my nose. I just really like the way it looks. It's pretty dang long wearing, and I really like it, you guys. Guys, so I'm editing this video right now, and if you are watching this video on Sunday, March 29th, which is when the video goes up, the Too Faced Born This Way powder foundation is actually 50% off at Ulta today, not Sephora. But although Sephora has been copying Ulta, so it's likely 50% off there too, but for sure it is 50% off at Ulta today for their 21 Days of Beauty. So it is a perfect time to buy it, perfect day to buy it. I will link both Ulta and Sephora's links to the Born This Way foundation down below so that you can check it out at either or, but it's half off today, which is like, I might get an extra just to stock up. Okay, last thing is from Bath & Body Works, and this is their Strawberry Pound Cake Body Lotion. I actually haven't opened this one, but I'm using the body cream right now, and the shower gel is in my shower. This smells so good, you guys. Vanilla Bean Noel is still my favorite. It's still my ultimate favorite, but I sometimes like to break it up and throw a new scent in there here and there. So I don't know if this is still available. I'm pretty sure it is. I'll link it down below for you guys. Bath & Body Works is also closed right now. Sephora is closed and Ulta is closed, like their physical store locations are. So is Bath & Body Works, but as of today, the day I'm filming this, all the stores are still open, so you can still shop online. Anyways, this smells so good. It smells like strawberry, but it almost smells like vanilla, like creamy strawberry. It smells like, I want to say there's been a candy that was like a strawberries and cream, like hard candy. I might be making that up, but I feel like that was a thing. And these smell exactly like that. If you like really sweet things like Vanilla Bean Noel and you want to try to mix it up with a little bit of a strawberry, I think you'll really like this. Alright guys, well, those are the products that I loved in the month of March. Let me know in the comment section down below what products you have been loving this month so that I can check them out if I haven't already. I am on a low buy this year, but it might be something I already have in my collection, or it might be what I buy in April, who knows? So let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.